great team, as you mentioned, Tanzan. That lineup is tough to beat. For this man, Jesse Krohn, the Finn, flashing his headlights, just trying to clear the traffic with under 3 minutes to go. What a great performance this team has put together here.
You see that plaid design on the Porsche there for Pfaff Motorsports. That car, that team started so strong, and you would have said they were the favourites in GTD, your class, Townsend.
No question. From practice one, we pointed to that number 9 Pfaff Porsche and said, that's the car. I mean, Porsche's been strong all day. Ironically, you don't see a Porsche in the top 3 in GTD. It's number 16 right now that's carrying the flag, but the 9 car really has been the front runner of the bunch, and they had some unfortunate issues.
Kamui Kobayashi has been told by the team, when you come around next time through the tri-oval here, you will see the white flag displayed as he goes by the GT Le Mans leader, Jesse Krohn, and that was close.
Yeah, you know, if I'm Wayne Taylor, I said it earlier, he didn't seem to be particularly anxious at any moment, but man, I don't know if it's our NBC cameras on board there or what, but that looked like maybe 6 inches to the BMW. All he needs to do is run out of gas or have some technical issue and check up, and that's going to really put some serious damage on the diffuser of that Cadillac.
I want to share a story with you from yesterday morning. Calvin and I grabbed Wayne Taylor long before the race started and said, tell us about your second year with Kobayashi. And this big grin came across Wayne's face. He said, let me tell you about this guy. He's quiet but funny when he wants to be. He's low fuss, low maintenance, but boy, when he gets behind the wheel of this car, look out. And he said, I'm not taking anything away from my other 3 drivers as he begins his final 3.5 miles. He said, but boy, can he hustle this car around this track. He is fast.
He put him in the car the other night. First lap out, he went to the top of the time sheets and just blew everyone away. He is Mr. Excitement and certainly a great fit with his team.
And he's about to keep a 100% record as far as his career at the Rolex 24 at Daytona. As for his teammates, Ryan Briscoe has had a couple of class wins here before, but Briscoe is on the verge of his first overall win. For Ringer van der Zande, who did a terrific job like Ryan Briscoe, he's set for his second overall victory, just like Kobayashi, in successive years. And how about one of the most famous racers ever, Scott Dixon, an Indy 500 winner and a 5-time IndyCar champion, second only to AJ Foyt in IndyCar racing history. Scott Dixon is about to join the likes of Brian Redman, Derek Bell, Juan Pablo Montoya and Christian Fittipaldi and others as a 3-time Rolex 24 overall winner.
I love that shot on the final lap. Where else in the world would you find Kamui Kobayashi and Kyle Busch sharing the same piece of asphalt? Daytona 24, there's no place else like it.
And that's why it's called Daytona International Speedway. That's what Bill Francina wanted. Coming through NASCAR 3 and 4 for the final time. Yes, he has done it again. Wayne Taylor's done it again. His drivers have done it again. And Cadillac's done it again. Kamui Kobayashi and Wayne Taylor Racing win the Rolex 24 at Daytona for 2020. There's the man behind the name. He's done it. And so too has Bobby Rahal's guys. Jesse Krohn wins GT Le Mans. John Edwards, Augusto Farfus and Chaz Mostert. What a quartet they've formed. And BMW gets back-to-back victories in GTLM. Superb performance. There's Ringer van der Zande, Scott Dixon, Ryan Briscoe, they're all there. Shelley Taylor, Wayne's wife. It is celebration at the Konica Minolta team for yet another overall victory. For Dragon Speed, Elton Julian and his squad. It is back-to-back victories. There's a familiar theme running through this year's Rolex 24. In the LMP2 class, the Stars and Stripes, the Evel Knievel themed car. It has done it again. Awesome performance from a completely new driving squad to last year. And one more class left, that is GT Daytona, and Paul Miller Racing will do it. A phenomenal performance from Madison Snow, Brian Sellers, Corey Lewis, and Andrea Caldarelli brings it across the line for a Lamborghini win, and Paul Miller can finally celebrate victory at Daytona in the Rolex 24. But let's go to the overall winners with Dave Burns.
You can hardly believe all the love and the hugs down here, and I don't think it's going to stop for another 24 hours, Wayne. What does this one mean to you?
I can't explain it. You know, so many people ask me what I do for a living, and I don't even understand why we race, you know, but there are so many people, this team, the drivers, are just, when they come into this little team of ours, they are just so focused and so passionate about winning. And unfortunately, we are really bad losers. So when we win like this, I mean, I got to talk about Scott Dixon, Ryan Briscoe, Renger van der Zende, Kamui Kobayashi. I mean, the guy is a superstar. And Konica Minolta, Rick Taylor, GM Mark Royce, Steve. I mean, I can't even thank everybody. I don't even know how to thank everybody. But I'm just so relieved is the best word.